Welcome back to Forged Among Stars. This is the character refresh for Season 2. As you can see here, this will be my setup for Season 2, as I'll be using Roll20 to play the game and to record the podcast. Roll20 is great here. All of the details for Starforged have been inputted into Roll20 by some industrious person, and we all get to enjoy them here. Anytime I roll, it will be reflected here in Roll20. So this video is mainly to refresh our memories. If you had listened to Season 1 almost 4 years ago, you may not remember some of the details about my character, or if you have never listened to Season 1, this is the refresh as we are heading into Season 2. So first, my character's name is Hawking Duval. He is a male. His call sign is Jester. He is now full health, full spirit, full supply. I am holding on to 2 experience points, and I have spent 8. I have 7 momentum, and you might notice the stats right here. I have set the game on easy mode. These normally should be 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. However, I have set them a little bit higher. I did that at the beginning of Season 1 just so my character didn't die since I was doing a podcast. I'm leaving them here at this level right now, but if Season 2 proves too easy, I will lower them down to the suggested values in the rules. Let's take a look at assets. Hawking Duval has a symbiote that lives inside of his mind. His name is Monarch, or at least that's what he said. The closest thing that Hawking can call him was Monarch. Probably not his name. It's probably a title. But Hawking doesn't know the origins of Monarch just yet. Hawking is a diplomat. He is also a lore hunter, so he has those assets. We haven't improved anything here yet. Let's take a look at the ship. Hawking's ship is called the Shard of the Sun, and he is currently docked at Lodestar, where he was able to get a vehicle bay, a support vehicle rover, which I have named the Outrider, and he got an internal refit, so the outside of the Shard of the Sun looks like this cobbled together piece of garbage, but on the inside it is posh and luxurious, just the way Hawking likes it. So those are his assets and the ship. His legacies, here you can see I still am holding on to those 2 experience points, but I have spent those experience points. Those 8 experience points right there. I'd really like to get this bonds track up so I can get a settlement going, but that's where we stand right now. Vows. Hawking's background vow is an audacious vow of starting a new clan using ancient knowledge. He has made several other vows. To return and explore the vault on Keladon, to make contact with the village on Keladon. These events happened in Season 1, so go back and listen to those if you want to know the context for that. And then his most recent vow is to help Lodestar recover a relic from the planet's surface. The planet is called Duval. So that will be the kickoff to Season 2. Stay tuned. So those are his vows right now. He'll probably get a few more pretty quickly. Just a little bit more information on Hawking. He's roughly age 33. I put 33 here, but he could be 30 as well. I'm playing kind of loose with that. Since he is a diplomat, he helped negotiate the end of a war. But when he returned home to his clan and his family, he was denied a birthright. And I had rolled on a random table to find all of these values. It said he was to defy law, craft an object, and gain knowledge. So that's why I have his background vow at being found a new clan using ancient knowledge. That is the defy law part, because there's a covenant that established the 5 founding clans. He is going to break that law at some point and found a new clan. The craft object I haven't really figured out yet, but it's there in the back of my mind, so I will do something with that. He claimed his ship as spoils of war, so I am envisioning that as the payment, as his services as a diplomat, that he was paid by being able to claim the Shard of the Sun as his own. The timers and clocks are always off a bit, and it groans and creaks in atmospheric flight. So those are the oddities about the Shard of the Sun. He found the symbiote Monarch in a vault. This was all pre-play in Season 1, if you go back and listen to that. His look, he has the young Bruce Willis look, receding hairline. He keeps it buzz close, no facial hair, but he's got a shadow a little bit. He has a diverse heritage. His act, he is interested in settling disputes. He has a bookish aspect. He's curious. He's a people person. But underneath the surface is ambition and a pain that he is holding on to because he was denied a birthright. Where he has worn black work boots, black work pants with buckles and pockets and belts. I have a thing for all that. A dark blue double-breasted shirt with silver buttons on each side. The top flap folds over and reveals white. He has a brown leather coat that he wears over the top. Goes down to the mid-thigh. Lots of pockets. And he has a red head and shoulder scarf with some patterns and designs on it that he wears about his shoulder and his neck that he can kind of turn into a hood or turn into a mask, really, to cover the bottom part of his face. He also has mirrored goggles, kind of like the old Star Frontiers game, if you look at the cover of that, those goggles. Gear, he has a scanner in a hip holster. On his other hip, he has the Rambo survival knife with the storage compartment and a few little helpful items in that. He carries a sidearm in an under-the-shoulder holster that goes around, and the gun and an ammo pouch hang underneath his shoulders, and then he wears his brown leather coat over top of that so nobody can see the sidearm. And then he has some of the other gear that is provided in the rule book. Here you can see I have put in the truths, and I've also put the sector down here. Those will be separate videos. So if you don't know the truths or the sector that Hawking is operating in, check out those videos. And that is about it for Hawking Duval, call sign Jester. I don't like the call sign Jester, but I'm going with it because that's what I rolled randomly. I don't think Hawking likes it either. I don't know what I'm going to do with that eventually, but I'm kind of holding on to that, so I may do something with that eventually. So that is Hawking Duval. This is my character that I will be continuing to play in Forged Among Stars. Stay tuned for Season 2 coming soon.